Or there you are, my dear channel guests. I'm very happy to greet you at my vlog channel. This video is going to be very different from the previous ones because I'm going to go to a whole new city I've never been to before. Frankfurt am Main, the financial capital of Germany. This is very exciting for me, and I think it also will be exciting for you, my dear channel guests, to look and see my first impressions of the city. I'll also be just spontaneously walking to the city. I'll visit the old city part just in the center, and I'll spend actually 2 days in there. On this nice and chilly Saturday morning, I want to start my day with working out. So firstly, let's go to the gym and stay tuned to follow my 2-day trip. Let's go! I'm at the gym, you guys, and today I'm doing back and breast training. So I mostly will do machines, and I also will train my legs and abs today. So let's go and train a little bit. Alright, my friends, I have just finished my tough training for back, breast, legs and abs. It was really tough today. I have decided to go a little bit further to make the training a little bit longer, and I think it's worth it. So now I'm pumped. Just had a huge energy kick from going to the gym, and that means that we are going to start our trip with a nice, good, positive and optimistic mood. So let's get into it. Let's go. Finally arrived at Frankfurt, and the weather from Chile became really warm, around 24 degrees Celsius outside, so Frankfurt has accepted me really nice. So on my way to the hotel I've noticed this famous Euro sign that I saw on internet, so I gotta take a photo. So I have checked in Memphis Hotel, nearby the old city part, and now I'm going to show you my room and the view out of it. That's the room. Nothing fancy, it's just a tiny place to spend the night at for one person, and I have such a view. It's actually nice that it's not going out onto the street, because onto the street it would have been loud. Now let's get a little bit more ready and go out into the city. Let's go. We have a beautiful fountain here near the place where I took a photo. Here it is. Just look at it. It's a shame that it's not yet filled with water. But nevertheless, my whole excitement about going to Frankfurt is because the last 1.5 years I live in a small city, in a village, and the whole years, like the whole other part of my life, more than 20 years, I've lived in a really big city with 1.5 million people there. So in comparison with that village I live now at, Frankfurt is a kind of nostalgia for me, and I really want to get a feeling of this big city again, to feel it again and to look around, to see the skyscrapers around, all the things the big cities only have, like for example that homeless man there. Alright, let's start sights viewing, and the first one, as I have entered the old city part, is the General Staff Council building. Alright, so I turned right and came to the place where the river is. Here is a lorry for tourists. I must say the river is really big and bright, the main river, and the sunny weather is so nice to have in April already. I'll show you the river, the bridge now, and on the bridge I'll try to zoom in to show you the whole movement, these people. But it's all right, because it is what makes it fun. So let's go explore it. So that's the view from the bridge. It's just George's. Huh? You can see the locks here from people who decided to lock their feelings with a lock. For your fans of Oppenheimer movie, there is a street named of him right here, Oppenheimer Straße. Place where people pray to Jesus here. I really like the mosaic here. There are two beautiful sculptures made out of copper, I guess, metal copper, and they also stay in church, probably being renovated right now because they look a little bit broken. And we also have a George's organ in the church. Very nice. I have spotted some interesting trees that I've liked with the background of the huge city there. In church that I went to, that I've showed you, there were 3 coupons that I've took. So that's the one. And the second one looks like this. Yeah, so those are like the talismans of Christians. Bro, this shit is scary as fuck. I just sat there and all the happening is at the footage that the camera is being moved further and further and nothing happens, just some random stuff happening. And I am right now at the free art exhibition. I got into some type of disco just on the street. Look. So my friends, I came at some fancy Italian restaurant in the middle of Frankfurt, and I already got my spaghetti bolognese, some rose wine, so let's celebrate this trip for you. And the interior of this place is really rich. I will show you around now. It looks like that outside of the center. So my dear friends, I've got onto this side here where the whole skyscrapers are, and I've already taken a nice picture here. The founders of the city. It's perfect for a tourist to take pictures at, and I also really like that building over there of Deutsche Bank, the German bank, I guess, because it's made of glass. So you guys, as you have seen, I decided to spend the first part of the night clubbing a little bit to try out the real German Frankfurt club, and it was a pretty interesting experience. The music was nice and everyone was really nice, the staff and people, and I'm happy to go home now. It's now 1 a.m. and I'll get a little sleep and we will go on tomorrow. Let's go. Alright my friends, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I woke up early today at 7. I feel alright, and my challenge is now to find a breakfast option in Frankfurt on Sunday morning. Let's go. Near the main train station, I've decided to record some chaos happening there. Everything, garbage is on the streets. There is police. I don't know why. There is ambulance. Something happened here last night. My friends, that was a disadvantaged area and also a district of red lights where the whole prostitutes and such places were. There were a lot of junkies, of homeless people and drug addicts. I just went through all this in the morning where they are in their worst condition. Now heading the center, I have a beautiful view here on the skyscrapers. Alright, I think I've made a mistake that I went out so early, because I went through a couple cafes and asked, and they were opening at 9 a.m. and now it's 10 before 9. Anyways, I don't have such a bad hunger, so I can just go and do another thing and have a breakfast at another place. Namely, one friend of mine recommended me yesterday to visit a botanical park named Palmenpark in Frankfurt. So I'm going to check out of hotel now and head that way and look for breakfast options there. Yeah, so let's go. I'm already at the botanic garden, my friends. Came and parked here. There is beautiful flowers already. Tulps, really nice. And no one here so early. But the thing is, I haven't yet had a breakfast, and now I try to find a way out of this park, but then I'll come back to go inside of the main area of this park. But now I just want to give a short update on my thoughts of the city of Frankfurt. I remember the old times as I was living in a 1.5 million city previously for more than 20 years, and the thing is, in the city center it's almost impossible to control all this house is happening there. People cannot be controlled, even though there are a lot of police officers there patrolling the streets through the night, but the city doesn't sleep. They do something, they commit something bad, maybe good, I don't know. Yesterday at a party in the club, there was a group of young pupils who came to celebrate something. Now I need to find the way out of the park, and the problem is, For some reason, everything is being separated with a cage, so I cannot go out, and I'm already walking here for 15 minutes and can get the way out. Really weird, but let's go further. And I just went to that cafe, cafe bistro, Raps. It's not far away from the botanic park, Palmen Park. Going to show you around right now, and I can really recommend you this cafe. It's just a small local bistro, but you get what you pay for. I thought it said that they will serve a fresh pressed orange juice. I thought they will do it. They will just pour some poor juice from a box, but that was not the case. They really pressed the orange and made a juice out of it, and it was really nice. So let's go to the park. Alright, we came to our next destination, Palmengarten. One ticket costs €9, and as you can see, and as I've heard, there is also a house with butterflies. I'm really excited to see all that, and actually what's nice about it is that it smells really nice here. Look at that huge tree. It's really beautiful and peaceful out here. Small little ducks drifting to the water. If I zoom in right now, there is also goose and crawn playing with each other. We are entering the palm greenhouse, my friends. And I think it will be very exciting because palms for me are very special. Earlier I had my very own palm growing in my room. It was called sago palm, and it also had one different name, but it was something on Latin. Oh, it's really hot here. Not really hot, but pretty hot, I would say. So check it out. It looks like in the jungle. Jungle looking plants here with some artificial river created here. Beautiful waterfall here. I'm entering the garden of my favorite flowers, chamomiles, and it smells like in heaven here. But I see not only chamomiles, but very different flowers actually. Just take a look. Oh, that smells. So in this nice little flowers garden, I would like to tell you something from my experience of traveling in such places alone. In order to always be in good mood, don't be in a hurry at any times, because if you'll be in a hurry, everything will go wrong. You will think that you're not sticking to plan or something, and that you're missing places, but anyways, you cannot visit everything at once. You gotta understand that. And secondly, always try not to be hungry, so eat at good places, find nice restaurants, cafes where you can eat, and try to always be full. In that way you'll always be full of energy and ready to go further on your trip. So why did I mention eating enough? The thing is, you may have probably heard of a pyramid of needs of a one very famous scientist, Maslow, and the very first needs a person needs are physiological, like eating and sleeping, and only as you fulfill those needs you can get onto other things. Other things cannot be enjoyed and filled enough on 100% if you haven't eaten or slept normally, or other physiological needs were not fulfilled. So try to do this.
Schätze, die sitzen nur auf dich drauf, wenn die dich zum Festhalten haben. Die seid schon. Die kommen nicht an. Der blaue braucht nur ein bisschen Pause und der kann sich dann hinsetzen. Deswegen ist der auf meiner Seite.
That's a good cannabis. All the plants from Africa are really savage. Even the nice looking tree has spikes on it. So my dear channel guests, that was it for today. It was full of different events, different places for this vlog, and I'm very happy that you have completed this whole vlog to the end. And with such a good note, I would like to say, if you have enjoyed watching this video, please be comfortable with subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Also check my last vlog from the city of Rothenburg, and we'll see each other in the next vlog. Bye and peace.